Now, I guess I'm here to say a few words about my dad. I talk about my mom and my dad. Probably for days. My wife asked me if I scripted anything, and I said no. So if I go on a little bit, I'll try cutting me off, but I probably won't listen. On the way here to Chicago, my kids wanted it to snow. So, driving down here, of course, it's snowing. Thinking in my head, that's Lolo and Lola. Making me go Filipino time to the church, you know? My dad was a great father. Even when I broke 10 Commandments with one of my brothers, at this place called Zare back in the day. You should cover your ears. I wasn't a good person back then. My dad took us back home, put us in a room, and took off his belt, and then we all started hiding in the beds. And I started kicking my older brother up front so that he'd get it first. Hopefully my dad would forget it. But my dad had good back then, and I also got it too. My dad was a true savage after the game. There was a time that my brother, this was in the 80s in St. Paul House, supposedly ran over a person's lawn, and this person smacked my brother, knocked him down off his bike, and my brother got away. But this guy tried looking for my brother, came by the house. Well, my uncles, all three of them were, my Lola, my older brother, me, of course, my dad. So when he was asking for Jovi, and Jovi came in on his bike, he was crying, found out that guy hit him. My dad was Old Testament, eye for an eye, so he slapped him right in the eye. That guy flew 10 feet back, knocked out, and every time I saw him in church, I was like, man, he's got that black eye. But that just shows how protective my dad was for his kids and for his family. I could go on about my mom, but that would go for quite a while. But all my friends that used to come over and play Nintendo back in 89, 90, they used to come over, and we were always stocked with food, so they would always raid the pantry, the soda, because my parents made sure that we didn't have anything that we didn't need. A lot of you know that they were very caring and giving. You guys ever come to the house, they always ask, did you eat? You would say yes. And they say, eat some more. And then you would. I want to miss my mom and my dad immensely. They've done a lot for my family, my kids. And I love you both. And that's all I have to say. I'll let my brother continue, and then I have something from his brother in Canada who will be here today.
No.
So I'll be back up. First off, I want to thank everyone who's here today to honor our mom and dad. They would have been really touched. I know they're touched because they see all of you here on a cold winter day. Talk about my mom, you have to understand one thing. For every warrior king, there's a warrior queen. And that describes my mom. Because she was a person of faith, conviction, and mercy. She was a woman of faith because she trusted my dad back in the late 60s to take a chance for a new life in another country. They loved the Philippines. They really did. But my dad decided if he wanted some better opportunities, if he wanted the kind of success, to see that come alive, that he had to come here. So, everybody knows my mom. You know, she's pretty much by the book. Finished all the rules, pretty much, you know, was a stickler for herself. And then I got to learn from another source that she actually lied on her nursing school application by 1 year. She fudged her age so she could get her. That's how much she loved my dad. That's what true love will do to you sometimes. It'll drive you crazy and make you want to do things that you normally wouldn't want to do. So they came, they started a family, obviously. And I know for my mom always wanted girls. And unfortunately, we were supposed to be girl, but I guess, your compasses didn't come out the right way and stuff. But she realized that dream when she had her grandkids. First there was Eliza, then there were Sophia and Sabrina, and then there are so many other cousins here that really turned out great. So she won that. But she had conviction. She knew as a woman that in order to succeed, you had to raise your family right. She had to keep all us rambunctious boys in track. And she did a pretty good job. And she was always convinced that if you were family, there was nothing that she wouldn't do for you. She moved heaven and earth for you. And she was very welcoming, and she was very warm. And I know a lot of us here have fond memories when she would host parties at the house, whether it's the one on 5101 West St. Paul, or the one in Carroll Street, or even smaller ones at Townhouse in Wheaton. And finally, she's one who believed in mercy. And when you're raising 3 boys and you get in the kind of trouble that we did and stuff, first it starts with detention. Then it kind of morphs into jail and sometimes prison. But she stuck by everybody. And whether you did her wrong or not, she always found a way to forgive you and stand by you. And that's the best thing about my mom. And I know as I look out over here today, to see all the great women, whether you're an Aberilla, or an Espina, or a Cole, or Velasquez, then you carry the spirit of my mom. And I know I've got spirit inside because I just brother. Although I'm not with you physically, I'm with you spiritually. Yes, I am Canadian. He's my American brother. However, the border has never kept us apart. My other surviving sibling, older sister Rosemary, San Francisco, reminded me the other night that my brother and myself were close in our younger days. Come to think of it, we have been together in many adventures back in the Philippines. I remember once we had been misbehaving badly, must have run in the family. Our mom, Rose, who was the chief disciplinarian of the family, decided to take our clothes away and lock it up for the day as punishment for our misdeeds. Because we got in trouble together and paid the price together. After he graduated from nursing, he immigrated to the United States. He married his classmate, Sonia, and raised 3 boys, Fergie, Joey, and Rick. Side note here, Sonia went to the U.S. on an exchange program. As that term ended, she went to Montreal, Canada, and stayed with her cousins there. I believe my brother Sal was sponsored by my sister, Romy, who was a U.S. citizen and was serving in the U.S. Army at the time, where she ended her career as a lieutenant colonel. Sal later visited them, married Sonia in Montreal, and brought back his bride back to Chicago. In the meantime, I also immigrated to North America in 1969, choosing to go to Canada. Instead, where I met my wife, Chris, who graduated from the same school I graduated. We raised 2 wonderful children, Tricia and Troy. Through the years, we brothers often visited each other during summertime. We also vacationed in Florida frequently during those times. At one point, the two families drove all the way to San Francisco to visit our sister Roni and Rosemary. We had so much fun together. Sonia and Sal were very good-natured, friendly, and generous people. Religion and family were central to their belief. They were very close and did everything together. So it was of no surprise that they decided to leave this place together. The last few years, that's not been kind. To my brother, specifically with challenges and others. We brothers did try to keep in touch via phone, periodically. However, my wife Chris maintained regular contact with Sonia. So it was that shocked us to hear the contract with the most hideous, deadly disease mankind has ever encountered. The most devastating, the shock of the past brought us to the very truth. In the end, death came as a blessing to save them both from further suffering. My heart goes out to the voice of the great loss. For those left behind, allow me to quote from our 90-day prayers for both Sonia and Salvador regarding the past. Lord, help us see where death really is. The end of poverty, all beginning of riches. The end of frustration, the beginning of fulfillment. The end of the fear, the beginning of tranquility. The end of pain, the beginning of joy. O Lord, we lift up to you grief and sorrow, confident that you will change our mourning to rejoicing, knowing that our beloved Sonia and Salvador now rests in your peace. Amen. On behalf of the Aberilla families, I would like to thank all those present here and countless others who express their love, caring, and recipients to the Aberilla families. I most specifically